Hi, my name is Katrina and I work at the Macaulay Champagne program in Shepparton, Victoria, which is located in Australia. And look, it's a great place to be at. The Macaulay Champagne program, which I will call MCP, is a part of Notre Dame College. Notre Dame College is our major Catholic college in Shepparton, and the MCP is one of the programs that operates under the Notre Dame College. The program started in 2006, and from then it has grown from a little small place that was on the outskirts of Shepparton, and we operated in fairly poor, substandard accommodation. And now we have beautiful facilities, multi-million-dollar facilities, and this place was created out of the heart and passion of a couple of men who saw that in our town we had some youth who really needed a place where they could be educated and a place where they could belong. There was a big gap. We had a lot of young people who were not being educated, that weren't linked into mainstream education. They were living on the streets, they were homeless, lots of drug and alcohol abuse, things like that, lots of family breakdown, which were preventing them from being a part of mainstream schooling. So we decided that, well, not we, but the people that were involved in the leadership at that time decided that we needed to create a place for these young people where they could come in and we could, feed and we could clothe them and provide them a place where they felt accepted and loved, and educate them. And so the program has gone on from, from this little small creation, and now we have about 70 students that are participating in the program. It works 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. We have an amazing group of staff that are highly skilled in curriculum and education, and equally have a really strong and highly skilled welfare team. And we run small classes, and each class has a full-time teacher and a full-time welfare officer. And those teams work together with the students and their families to be able to create individual plans for their education. And I suppose the best way to describe our program is we call it a school of hope. And our main aim is to be able to, when kids walk through the door, they come in, traumatised from life, and they really have nowhere else to go. They've been pushed, our society doesn't want them anymore. Schools say that we can't handle them anymore. You have no place, in our mainstream schooling, and we really are their last hope when it comes to education. So when we say we educate a child, we talk about not just educating them academically. We talk about, showing them, teaching them about how to operate as, as a positive citizen. We teach them about love and forgiveness. We teach them, we clothe them and we feed them. And we try to make sure that when they come into our program, that they're made to feel like they're worthy. Most of our kids that arrive do not feel like they're worthy of anything. Right. They come in hopeless, and we hope to provide them with hope. And that's obviously with the hope of Christ.
Right. Yeah. Now, we just had Justice for Youth team come in, and just a tremendous time yesterday. And I just want to know if you could just share a little bit of what connection you think there is as far as ways that we can connect these young people with the cause of justice worldwide with young people.
Yeah. Look, I think when our kids found it was a really good eye-opener for them to realise that they're not the only young people in the world who go through similar things as what they do. And everyone encounters something different depending on where you are in the world. But for our kids, they're able to make it an immediate connection with somebody across the other side of the world to say, yeah, I know what that feels like. I know, what that might be like. I can feel what you're feeling. And they have they have an empathy then with that cause. And I think there's great opportunity for our kids to be able to reach out to other young people, across nations, and be able to sort of say, hey, here's my hand of friendship to help you up, and vice versa. And I think there's lots of possibilities where our kids can learn to give, even in their own sorrow and their grieving and trauma. a way up out of that is to be able to help somebody else.